Hello, everyone. So we will begin this kickoff meeting to know everything about FOREXPO trade show. So today we have the pleasure to have with us Ms. Laurence Faure. She's the director of FOREXPO, and she will explain us everything, the highlights of the trade show. Then we will pass Clara and me from Interco Nouvelle-Aquitaine, that is the Economic Cooperation Agency of Nouvelle-Aquitaine region. We will present you the International Visitors Program during FOREXPO trade show. And then we will give you the word to ask all the questions, any questions or more information you need after a presentation. So don't hesitate to write during the kickoff all your questions in the conversation. And Orphée, she's also from Interco Nouvelle-Aquitaine. She will gather all the questions to discuss at the end. Okay, so I give the word to Laurence.
Yes, hello. You can take the presentation,
yes.
please?
Yes,
thank you.
Yes, sorry.
Thank you. First of all, sorry for my English. I rely on Anna and Clara to correct my mistake. Thank you in advance.
Yes.
FOREXPO is a professional forestry fair held every 4 years in the heart of Europe's largest production forest massif. The next slide, please. Thank you. The next edition of FOREXPO, which will take place from June 18 to 20 in Mimizan, in the southwest of France, will mark an important milestone by opening the first time to products stemming from the primary transformation of wood. This exhibition will be dedicated to the forestry wood sector. It will showcase to visitors right from the entrance all the products derived from the primary processing of wood across different realms of daily life. A stand will be appointed to the professions and training opportunities in the sector. Young people and job seekers will have the chance to meet the professional there. There are conferences also beyond during these 3 days to present the various support options available to students and job seekers, but also other topics such as corporate social responsibility, forest policies, or research and innovation in forest wood sector. I think Anna will tell about it. On the program of FOREXPO, technical visits to industrial sites, construction sites, logging sites, and reforestation project. Anna will tell you about it also. Every day, morning and afternoon, there will be an inter-school all-age competition round, demonstrations to display logging and reforestation equipment in practical forest conditions. On Wednesday evening, 2 trophies will be awarded, the Safety Trophy and the Innovation Trophy. Next slide, please. FOREXPO, it's 4 major exhibition sectors, as will be seen on the plan. The next slide, please. Yes, the plan. Alors, the first sector in blue, the sector A at the entrance, is the sector services with a computer system, measuring and marking equipment, safety clothing, forest management, banks, insurance, fire protections, wood industry, for example. The second sector, the green, is dedicated to equipment for soil cultivation, reforestation, and forestry. The third, the largest in terms of number of exhibitors, is the sector mobilization with logging, haulage, energy, wood. And the fourth, yellow, is dedicated to the transportation and logistics. These sectors bring together nearly 400 exhibitors, 398 exactly. And to conclude, some figures for 2025 edition. 28,000 visitors are expected, more than 2021, which was just after COVID. 17% of them come from Spain and Portugal. So 398 exhibitors, including 76 foreigners coming from 23 different countries, European countries, of course, Spain, Portugal, Germany, Belgium, Sweden, Finland, Poland, and Croatia, but also for the first time, India and Brazil, which will present tires, and for Brazil, Stakes Bank for wood transportation. And that's all for me for the presentation for FOREXPO.
Thank you, Laurence, for all this key information. Now we will pass to the International Visitors Program. So after Laurence's presentation, so we will present you the program. So as I told at the beginning, so Interco, our agency, we're a partner of FOREXPO trade show in the reception of international professional visitors that are coming to this trade show. So the idea, FOREXPO organizers, they want to propose an ideal program so that you can optimize your visit to Bordeaux, to the trade show, to meet the exhibitors, but also to get the chance to make technical visits. So as you can see, so just the first page to discuss about some key figures of our forest. We have 4 massifs, as you could see, in Bordeaux and Mimizan.
Regarding the forest sector in France, and especially in the region Nouvelle-Aquitaine, around Bordeaux and Mimizan. Especially around Mimizan, it's called the Landes de Gascogne forest, and it has a density of 34%. So the specificity of this forest massif is that it's mainly private forests, and it's also mainly maritime pine trees, but you could also see different tree species. So I'm not going to go into the detail of FOREXPO key figures as Laurence explained it before. So now let's move on into the the details day by day of the program for international delegations. So it starts on Monday, 16th of June. You will arrive at Bordeaux. We have 2 meeting points, either around the airport and the second around the train station. And the first day starts during the afternoon with research and development focus, because we will be going to the INRAE experimental unit. So INRAE is the National Institute of Research, National Research Institute around agriculture and the environment. And this experimental unit is is about forest management, forest tree species, but also pest management and more. The second day, on Tuesday, the 7th of June, is a day with the focus on the maritime pine, as I said before, which is quite present in the Landes forest in France. So during the morning, we will be visiting Solferino, which is a plant site of the Thébault Group. So it produces mainly plywood. It's a plywood manufacturer. It's quite a big group, and so its activity is the peeling of maritime pine trees. So after a lunch, we will be going to another visit during the afternoon with a technical field visit visit, sorry, on the theme of forestry operations. So you will see different work sites, operations. It will be managed by Alliance FOREXPO, which is one of the main forest cooperatives, silviculture and wood production cooperative in France. And so this will be around Mimizan, and you will stay there during for the end of the day. And now if we move on to the third day, on Wednesday, the 18th of June. So this morning or even the full day is dedicated to the trade show, which Laurence explained before. So you will have entrance included to the trade show, so you can see the different stands, the different exhibitors. And there is also an important point, which is the international conference. You will have translation into English during the afternoon on the following topic, so the global challenges for innovation and research in the wood industry. So it's quite a broad topic, but you will be able to focus on different sub-themes with different speakers during the international conference. At the end of the day, you will have an international cocktail, which is also the time for you to network and to exchange with different partners around the world in the wood and silviculture sector. And again, you will stay in Mimizan at the end of the day for the last day of the program, which is Thursday, the 19th of June. So this day is more focused on oak cork and also wine production, because as you may know, the region Nouvelle-Aquitaine around Bordeaux is quite also known for producing winemaking. So maybe do you want to?
No, so continue.
Okay, thank you. So for this last day during the morning, you will have a technical visit on the theme of cork oak, around Souston, which is another city quite close. So there you will see different topics, how a naturally regenerated forest is managed with different companies. Agrolux CBL company, so it manufactures agglomerated cork into different products. And another company, Oliégeur, which also produces and processes oak cork products for, as it's mentioned, wide range of uses.
Just to add some information, sorry, I got a little thing in my throat, but I'm back. Just to let you know, in Souston is a city that is mainly known for the forest, so it's very interesting. That's why we decided to have those visits there, because we will discover it's a part of the forest, but also we're gonna visit those companies. So that's very pertinent to choose this village. And the mayor of Souston, she will be present to receive the international delegations during those visits and in the lunch. So that will be interesting to discuss also with her about all the questions, exchange information, how it works in your countries and here. So it will be very nice.
Thank you. So yeah, it was also important to mention that. And during the afternoon of the last day of the technical visit program, it will be more a focus on the wine making and wine culture around the sector, around the area, because oak cork is also meant to produce the cap of the wine bottles. So that's also the link. So during the afternoon, you will be visiting a chateau producing wine. And this chateau also owns a forest, so it made a link with the topic. And during the evening, you will also have entrance to a wine festival around Bordeaux with cultural heritage of the region. Different exhibitors, and you can also, of course, taste wine. And
just to, as Clara was saying, so this day it's the combination of wine and oak cork. So it's the perfect mixture of two important sectors, because forest is mainly activity here in Nouvelle-Aquitaine region, and wine sector, it's essentially in Bordeaux. So you will get the chance to enjoy this mixture of oak and the impact in the wine sector, and it's the same dates of Bordeaux Festival, that it's in the riverbank of Bordeaux. So you will enjoy and meet all the wine producers. So it's a nice way to end your participation to FOREXPO trade show and your stay in Bordeaux. So as you can see, the registration process is easy. Orphesh would put in the conversation the link to register to the Google form. You have until beginning of May to register, so don't hesitate to share that. We will put also in the conversation this program, this PDF, the link of the program, so you could diffuse this program to all of your contacts. Don't hesitate to contact us. The estimated cost per person of the stay in Bordeaux and the lunch during the visit is 400 euros. Then that could vary, it's variable, how you will arrive and go back to your country. If you need any advice on how to come to Bordeaux or anything, don't hesitate to contact us, Interco. We are there to support you in order to facilitate your stay in Bordeaux during FOREXPO trade show. And now we give you the word to ask us all the questions. Thank you very much.
Hi.
Yes.
I don't really have any questions. I just wanted to thank you for promoting this international delegation. It seems to me quite interesting. We are interested in divulgating in Portugal because many people may be interested. And I was wondering if there is some possibility of adjusting the program, because, for instance, we have been in Aquitaine before, and we are very interested in the use of the yellow pine, Pinus taeda, in Aquitaine. In fact, we are trying Pinus taeda in Portugal. So I'm not sure if that is possible, but we would be interested in learning more about yellow pine. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Susana. Thanks a lot for diffusing the program with all your professional colleagues in Portugal. So if you want, we can discuss privately by email according to your demand. And we will do everything as possible to see how we could answer you to your interest, if it's a possibility. So we could write by email. You have my email, so we could exchange, and like that we could coordinate a proposal.
Thank you.
Yes.
Maybe question from Finland as well. I'm representing a national cluster in bioeconomy, and it would be really interesting to visit the fair. My question is basically about the requested size of the visitor group from Finland. So I will contact my network and check it out. And if I could get the program for visitors by email, it would be nice.
Okay.
To discuss it here, so it would be great. Yeah. But we are very interested here in Finland, all what comes to forestry, because we have lots of forestry and lakes and Nordic climate. So it's going to be interesting also for our delegation and people to discuss about the climate change and things like that, because we are facing the same challenges. Yeah, thanks.
No, that's very interesting. And that program is already in the conversation, but we could send it also by email after this video. So you will have all the details. That's great. And we are willing also to have a nice Finnish delegation here in Bordeaux. My colleague went last year to Finland, and she learned a lot of the forestry sector. So that will be great if they could come here and discover also our sector. So we will send you all the details. If you have any questions, not only about the content of technical aspects of the trade show and of the program, but also if you need help in other details, don't hesitate to tell us, and we will be there to answer you and facilitate your coming to Bordeaux. And as Clara presented, that very interesting technical part of the program for international visitors is the international conference. So really the topic is very interesting. The conference will be translated in English, so that will allow more fluent exchanges. So that is a key point of that trade show also. So that may interest you.
Yeah, it makes sense, and it's also possible that some of us come before, and because it takes time to travel on the site, so it might be that there are some people that are only in the international section, and
Yes.
some of us who understand French a little bit more. So see you
That's
maybe.
great. That's great. Perfect. 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 I don't know if Marine or Abdulkadir have some questions, or Aldric.
Hello, good morning from Somalia. My name is
Hello.
Abdul Kadir. Thanks for this perfect presentation about the Expo and the program as well. I just wanted to know whether African countries have been participating before, or how was their attendance in the last two events or the last one event.
Okay, Laurence, do you know?
Je pense qu'il y a eu une participation, yes,
Okay.
il y a quelques années, mais
Les pays précisément.
Okay, so Laurence just said that she
Je me
thinks
rappelle
that there
plus.
were some African participants, but she's not sure which countries and in which edition. But in previous editions, they have come. But
in 2016, I think.
okay.
But I don't know what country.
Okay.
Mm.
So maybe Abdul Kadir, that may be interesting if you can come to this year's edition, and if you could organize a small group, or if you want to come, don't hesitate to tell us if you have any questions.
Thank you. Well noted.
Okay. Any other questions, comments? No, I think everything was very clear. Thank you, everybody, for your participation, for your availability. And we will send you by email, again, the program and the Google form. And you can diffuse it and share it with all your contacts. And we are there to support Laurence, and as Interco, we are there to support us. And it will be a pleasure to receive you in June in Bordeaux. So thanks a lot for your time.